I'm the Director of Business Development, Investigative Services and Client Relations for Commissionaires, Newfoundland Labrador. It entails seeking out new contracts, building up the business, and dealing with the clients, all of their issues, concerns, and we have an investigative services branch, and so I spent 36 years in the RCMP, so I put my investigative skills to use, and I lead an investigative team, and we do harassment investigations, and we do all types of investigations, really. Probably in about grade 6, grade 7, probably been 12 years of age. Saw a police officer one day, and I was struck with the high browns and the breeches and the brown serge, the police car, and I got the urge that day, and I never lost it from there on. Well, when I graduated from high school, I went on to university first because I was only 17 years of age. You had to be 19 to join the RCMP. So after I finished university, I went out and taught school for a couple of years. In my first year of teaching, I applied to the RCMP. So I was 22 years of age when I joined. I served 36 years, 22 of those in Newfoundland Labrador in various detachments and commercial crime and highway patrol. And then I got commissioned in 2001. I went to Ottawa to the Prime Minister's Protection Detail, and I served as a security officer, travel officer with Prime Minister Chrétien and Paul Martin for 3 years. And then I went on to the officer in charge of the violent crime linkage analysis system, which is a computerized system for linking up serial offenders. And I finished up my last 6 years. I was the officer in charge of behavioral sciences branch in Ottawa, and I retired at 2012 at the rank of superintendent. When I was a member of the RCMP, I would see commissionaires at the front desk. Not once did it occur to me that I would be a commissionaire once I retired from the RCMP. My plan was to, I was in Ottawa, so I moved back here to St. John's, and my plan was just to retire. And after a few months not working, I got bored. And one day I was advised by a friend of mine that the Commissionaires were looking for a Director of Business Development. So I looked at the head, and I decided to give the CEO a call, and I went in for an interview, and the rest is history. I've been there now for 5.5 years. I'm the type of guy, I need a challenge. And you know, when I came on as the Director of Business Development, Commissionaires NL was a very small division. I think we had about 250 employees. Today we're at over 700 employees. So there was a lot of opportunities out there for expansion. And so that was my first adventure, I guess, or my first challenge was to try and grow the Commissionaires. And you know, we tripled in size in the last 5 years. So I think things have gone very well. The Commissionaires do offer a number of opportunities. You know, there's, of course, most of our positions are in security guarding, but there are a number of positions in management, of course, the Director of Operations, Business Development, Operation Manager, ID Services, CEO. If you have ambition and you want to move on to management, there are opportunities. To me, the Commissionaires is a great organization, and I'm glad that I decided to come on board.